Here's an important tip for you guys that are wanting to start seeds indoors this year. It's important to choose the right container and also to start your seeds at the right time. So, for example, I started these back in November just as a demonstration for making these videos, and this is a 3-inch pot. So I usually start my tomatoes and peppers, those are kind of your bigger size plants, in these 3-inch pots. And I don't plan on, when I do this for real, I don't plan on transplanting up into a bigger pot inside, because I don't want to take the time to do that. And the more you transplant your plants, the more stress it gives them. So if you look at this plant, the size of this plant right now is just about too big for this pot. So you'll notice on the bottom, you can see the roots starting to come through on the bottom there. And if you lift this out, so if you squeeze the sides of this to get this out a little bit, notice the root structure is, it's not too bad, but it's just starting to, it'll start wrapping around and around and kind of get root bound in the pot. So at this time, this would be the perfect time to either plant outside, if it was ready in my area to plant outside, or you'd want to get this into a larger size pot right now with more space if you aren't able to get this outside. But what I try to do with my plants is, start my seeds at the correct time inside, so I don't have to mess with, transplanting up in larger size pots. It just takes up more room inside, which I don't have. It takes more time for me, and it takes more potting soil, whatever kind of potting soil you might be using. It just takes more of that. So I try to make it as easy and efficient and conservative as possible with my plants, and I try to start them at the right times to only plant them once inside and then transplant them outside. The more times you transplant your plants, the more stress it gives them, and just the farther back it puts them when they're trying to grow. So follow along for more tips, and feel free to ask me any questions that you might have, and let me know if you need any help. Thanks.